Hi, I'm Martha, and welcome to another episode of Tales of a Death Doula. My name is Martha, and I am a certified death doula, and that means that I help people on their end-of-life journey, on their planning, and getting all their paperwork in order, getting their DNR submitted, and all of their planning phases, as well as sitting bedside at the time of passing, and either helping the family have their last goodbyes with their loved one, or even sometimes doing ceremony with the person as they cross over. I also help with funeral planning and helping with funeral arrangements and buying burial plots and making arrangements if you want to be cremated or have any other kind of experience with your planning. That being said, as I have studied the death process, both the physical aspects of the death process as well as the spiritual aspects of dying, it has really increased my awareness of what it means to be alive. You can learn so much about life by studying death. And in this process, it's really helped me explore some of those topics about being alive and what we can learn about this experience together. In today's episode, I would like to talk about the 12/12 portal that's coming up. Today is December the 10th, and over the next several days, we've got a lot of opportunities to explore more about our spirituality and connection with spirit. What is a portal? So when I say the 12/12 portal, I mean the actual date of 12/12. Every month we have a double-digit number in every month. So last month was the 11/11 portal. Month before that, 10/10, and you guys get the idea. But the 12/12 portal is actually one of the big ones in the year. There's a couple that are that stand out in the year, and the veil between the human existence and the spirit world thins. It becomes a very thin veil between life and death, and there's an opportunity to communicate a little bit more clearly with your spirit guides and ancestors and source energy in these little portals that we have. They usually last about 3 days, day before, day of, day after. It's a little, I like to think of them like angel numbers. If you're familiar with angel numbers, whenever you maybe look at a clock or see a date that is a double-digit number that has the repeated numbers, it's like a little wink and a nod from the universe to tell you, hey, you remember your spirit and you are in a human body living on this planet for a little while, experiencing the human experience. And so it's just kind of a little reminder. It's a wink and a nod. It really is a little easy way to remind you that you are connected to Source and you are a spiritual vessel. You are a soul who has a body, not a body who has a soul. So in this time of the 12/12 energy portal, in winter especially, so we're just coming up on the winter solstice, and it is the time of quiet reflection. It is the time that the animals hibernate and they get into their hibernation caves and nests that they've made. And it's the same way for humans. It's a time of a lot of holidays. We've had a lot of holidays and many more to come in January. And it is a time to reflect on the previous year, lessons that you were given to have the opportunity to grow spiritually and to learn more about who you truly are on this planet. And it's a time of reflection, of remembering, and of integrating that knowledge so that you can go forward into the new year with much more strength, trust, stability, and understanding of the great power that comes with being a human being on this planet at this time. 2024 was a big year for a lot of us. There is something happening in this universe. We call it the awakening. And the awakening is really in full swing right now. People have had the opportunity to choose love over fear, to find that when they connect with their spirit and they trust that they are living in a benevolent universe that loves them and that always is with you, and that you are a part of this wonderful, vast universe. You are made of star stuff. All of your cells and bones and everything about your whole existence comes from the stars. And we are star stuff living in this human body at this human time. And this quiet time of reflection is a perfect time to reconnect with spirit and reconnect your soul with so much energy coming in at this time. So in the world of science, NASA and the science world is very aware right now. We are going through a time of a lot of high energies. So I think we've all felt it, right? Over the last couple of months. Goodness, we've had a big election. We've had a lot of upheaval and unrest in America, in our country, and people are coming to terms and coming to grips with the fact that we have all this duality in our society of judging other people who are not like you and who think differently from you. And there's been a lot of judgment and a lot of strife and a lot of upheaval. And we can just feel that all over the world this is happening. We have so many wars going on right now. We have so many countries that are in turmoil at this time, in this point that we are at right now. The Earth is getting a lot more solar radiation from the sun right now this year, 2024, 2025, the next couple of years. We're in a solar cycle. Every 11 years, we get to a certain point of the sun where it really kind of has a lot of sun flares, sends a lot of photons from the sun into our Earth magnetic field. Our entire Earth is being kind of bombarded a little more heavily with the solar radiation than we have been in the last 11 years. And it's instigating our bodies. We, as people on this planet, exist entirely because the sun gives us that solar radiation. Every living thing on this planet needs that solar radiation. So when we have more solar radiation coming into our atmosphere, our bodies are soaking up this extra energy, and you can kind of just almost feel it crackling throughout the world, throughout our human existence. And it's spawning a lot of people to go within and to really start to examine their lives and really start to examine why they are feeling so much angst and so much stress, and learning ways to cope and to navigate and to dance with that energy is so, so important. So with this high energy and the extra dose of solar radiation that we're having, it's a perfect time of year to really kind of take this portal as a nudge to reevaluate what you're doing and why things might be happening around you. Your entire existence on this planet is a reflection of your internal self. So if you're very uneasy and you don't trust your neighbors and people that don't look and act like you think are your enemy, and if you are always upset and mad or sad or depressed about things that are happening to you, you think these things are happening to you, it's a very victim mentality of thinking that you deserve more and that you are being bombarded by negative things and negative energy. And your whole world will start to reflect that back to you, because the energies in our systems are responding with the energies in our atmosphere. Whatever energy you put out is the energy you receive back. So just remember, this is a wonderful time to reflect on negative things. Oh, my world's falling apart. I lost my job. I got divorced. I hate my uncle. Whatever it is going on in your world, the more you concentrate and focus on the negative things, and there is a lot of falling apart. There's a lot of transformation happening right now. It's just a way to perceive this energy. If you perceive it in negative ways, that it's against you, that everything's happening to you, that you don't have any control, and that all the bad things are happening to you, then you're going to get more of that negative thing. You get a flat tire, you run out of gas, you stump your toe on the bedside. All these kind of negative things start to happen because you're bringing all of that negative energy in around you, and you're concentrating and focusing on the negative aspects of it. One way to use this 1212 portal is to take a moment, take a breath, take a moment, really reevaluate how you can take responsibility in your heart. Keep pointing to my heart, because this is where it all begins, is right here on the inside. If you want a better world, if you want a better existence, it all starts with you in your heart taking a moment to be quiet and to reevaluate how you're going to perceive problems that come up. Problems come up in all of our lives. How do you perceive it? How do you handle that? It's my belief that everything that happens in your life is a lesson. And so every problem that comes up is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to show you maybe that you're on the wrong path. Maybe you're focusing on a negative maybe here's an opportunity to reevaluate and shift your thinking, shift your heart to find the lesson, to find the positive lesson. It's also my very fervent belief that we live in a benevolent universe that is always, always acting in our highest good, and that these lessons that we are provided are not to punish us and to cast us in some sort of terrible light that you didn't do something right or whatever. It's more to point you in the direction of, here's a better way. Here's a better way. Trust God. Trust the universe. Trust source energy coming in. Trust that you are always divinely supported and you are fervently worthy of handling whatever might come your way, whatever lessons that you might be encountering are because you can handle it, and you have the strength within to quiet your mind, to pray. I'm a big proponent of prayer. I pray to God and to the universe, to my ancestors, to my spirit guides, to my angels. I believe that we talk to these divine entities that are always with us and always supporting us, and to find ways to support your heart and your mind and make those choices to take a breath, remember you are loved, and remember that whatever is happening as a lesson. And the little 1212 portal is just a really wonderful time to do that. Reflect on everything that happened last year. Find the lesson. Find the positive message. Every time one door closes, another opens. Even if it's a window or a mouse hole in the corner, there's always another way to think about it. There's a wonderful song. You guys probably have heard it. Every new beginning is another new beginning's end. Even as things are ending all around us, we're having a lot of transformation. A lot of things are collapsing around us that we have grown up thinking we're absolutely stable, and now things are shaking and things are changing, and we're offered the opportunity to go within and reevaluate how we can make better choices in our lives to go into the new year with a fresh start, a new hope, a way to trust not just the universe but ourselves. Trusting yourself that you have everything you need. You have all of the answers are within. So this 1212 portal is an excellent time to do a little meditation. And this is a heart-mind meditation. And it's something so easy to do. You can do it in 1 minute, or you can, take the time and have a longer meditation. But it's so easy to connect your spinning mind when you spin out on all the things that aren't going right and everything that's happening to you and everything that's going wrong in your life, to take a moment, do this heart meditation with me, quiet your mind and reconnect with spirit. All the answers are within. So how do you do a heart meditation? It's very simple. First, you take a deep breath and you set an intention that you are searching for answers and wisdom to trust the universe. You're not feeling the trust, and you're looking for a trust. And then you place your hand on your heart and you close your eyes. I always close my eyes. And I just take a minute and feel my heart beat. And whenever I feel my heart beat, and I can imagine that wonderful heartbeat happening on my insides, and I remember that the heart is a vortex. The heart is one long, lean muscle that's wrapped around and twisted into a vortex. And that this is an energy spiral. This is our energy spiral, our vortex. So just take a minute, connect with your heart, take a deep breath in the nose and out the mouth. And then quiet the mind. What this does is it allows you a moment of pause. In your spinning monkey mind that we all have, sometimes you just need a moment. Sometimes it can just be 1 minute just to do a little heart meditation, just to quiet your mind to find the answers that you need. What can I do right now to change my perception of this reality? What lesson am I being shown? What am I supposed to be learning from whatever is happening around me? How can I change my mind? Change your life, change your mind is one of the great quotes from Dr. Wayne Dyer, who's one of my favorite teachers. He's a motivational speaker that passed away a few years ago, who has a lot of talks about just that, change your mind, change your life. How can I change my mind and perceive this situation in a positive light? Another great quote from Gandhi is, be the change that you want to see in this world. If you want a better world, if you want a better reality, if you want a calmer lifestyle, if you want more money to live freely, if you want better family relationships, it all starts with you. It all starts in here, connecting with this heart, quieting that mind to listen to the guidance that is in your heart. It comes from God. That vagus nerve that runs from the heart up through your neck into your base of your brain, that's how the actual neurons get passed from the heart to the mind. Your heart has more neurons in it than your brain. Your heart is a portal to divine guidance. There's knowledge there. So when you can quiet your heart and connect with your heart and quiet your mind to breathe into your heart with your questions, with the answers that you are seeking guidance for, with the intention of changing your mind to find a positive lesson and find a positive outcome in whatever might be happening. When you take that moment to connect with your heart, all the answers are within. You'll find just by doing this simple meditation once or twice a day, if it's a bad day and a lot of crazy stuff is happening, I'll be doing this quite often during the day. Quieting my mind, searching for answers from divine guidance through my heart. You'll find that some idea will come to you. of how you can better handle the situation, of how you can reframe your mindset to find a positive way forward, of how you can change your perception of this person who's made you angry. And you can realize that they're obviously in some sort of distress themselves, otherwise they wouldn't be acting out like this. And it changes your perception of how to respond to that upsetting incident. Whatever it is going on in your life, taking a moment to pause, reconnect with spirit, reconnect with God, reconnect with the divine source, whatever you call the energy that lives in all things. That's what we connect to when we reconnect with our heart space. And that simple pause of a deep breath and just listening to your heart can change your life. It really honestly can change your life. If you practice this heart meditation going into the 1212 portal, I truly believe that you will get divine guidance and reconnect with the trust and the hope that we are being offered right now at this great time of energetic change and changing our minds about who we are in this universe, who we are on this planet, who we are in this country, who you are in your community. And all of that starts within, right here in your heart. You have all the guidance that you will ever need. Take a moment. Enjoy this 1212 portal going into winter and this very thin veil of opportunity to communicate with spirit and enjoy the love, the trust, and the hope that we are being offered right now. If you have connected with this message and you'd like to subscribe to our channel or to like this video, you can click the like button down below and let me know your comments. If you do the heart meditation, let me know how it went and what you learned from your own little pause of listening to the guidance within. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Tales of a Death Doula, and hope to see you soon. Have a blessed day.